Hey there, Candace. We'll be getting started here in a second. We'll give a few minutes here. I have to apologize. I'm having technical difficulties. Plus, my phone's going crazy. Maria, welcome to the call. Hey there, Candace. Okay, cool. All right. We'll go ahead and get started here in a minute, but I'm going to be going over some cool stuff here. I'm sorry, I got my phone going crazy here. What's new, right? Anyway, I've got my half my face done with the Instantly Ageless. Of course, it's kind of dark here, but Linda, welcome to the broadcast. I keep wanting to call it a call, but I'm going to be going over some pretty cool stuff here. It's a lot of fun stuff, and this is Mark Holmes from the East Coast in the United States. If you've just joined us and we haven't met, I've been in network marketing since 1992, and now I've had the opportunity to help a lot of people throughout the world getting involved with this great industry. So some of the stuff that I've learned through the years has really helped me in a big way. So what I want to do is I want to go through what's called guerrilla marketing. Okay. And hey there, Kim. Okay. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, but I'm going to go through guerrilla marketing. Now, this is something that's really helped me and helped a lot of people. And it's a lot of fun. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. See if my mic's coming through. But I'm going to keep rolling here. And guerrilla marketing, I've learned a lot of different techniques from a lot of different trainers, and one in particular is Dale Calvert. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. There's a lot of different techniques, so I'm going to be moving kind of fast. I would take notes on this. This stuff is it's effective. It's a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, some of you that are connecting with us on this Periscope call, we have connected as a result of guerrilla marketing, and I've created some incredible relationships throughout the okay, thanks guys, coming through okay, good. But I've created a lot of great relationships just with guerrilla marketing. So the first thing I want to go over is lines in the water. How many lines do you have in the water? You know, it's like I compare it to going out on, there's two people that have rowboats and they're going out fishing for the day. One guy on the left has one fishing rod, he's fishing with that, and the other guy on the right has 20 fishing rods, and he's got all these lines out. Who's going to win? Now, the answer is obvious, but there's a lot of different techniques, and the first one I want to go over is the 3-foot rule, okay? The 3-foot rule. So when you're out and about at the grocery store or whatever it is, you know, I mean, anyone that's within 3 feet of you, you should be asking them something like, and you have a business card, if you know of anyone, we're looking for people part-time or full-time in the area, here's a card. Boom, you go. Okay, don't stand there asking questions, be in a hurry. People are going to say, well, what is it? What is it? I've got to go. All the information's on the card there, the contact information. I've got to go. You can do that all day long. All day long. You can connect with people, a ton of people each day. And this is where we talk about the busier you are, the better you do. Think about that. The more people you come in contact with, if you're busy throughout the day, who can't do that? You know, that's something quick that you can do. Another thing is drop cards. Now, a lot of this, too, the reason I'm doing this call is because another Periscope call that I listened to earlier, and that was with Cedric Harris, and he was touching on a lot of this stuff. But there's just a few things that I wanted to add to that. But drop cards is one that he touched on. And basically, the drop cards, basically what that is just like a regular card, but it looks like $100 bill. So think about this. You're out somewhere busy, and you set a drop card down on a countertop or anywhere. People are going to look, and they're going to pick up that drop card because it looks like a $100 bill. On the back side of it, and sometimes they're folded, there's information, you know. I'm not going to go into all that type of, information that's put on there, but you can go on the internet and find some great sites that do a really good job with drop cards. So look into that. Also, road signs. Kim, I know you're laughing about this. And Kim knows what my road sign looked like. That's how Kim and I connected. And Kim and I have become great friends. And now, she's moving forward with her Jeunesse business, and I'm helping her out. But that all came from a road sign. That's basically the road sign that I had that Kim saw was just a white sign, white vinyl corrugated sign that I bought from Home Depot or Lowe's. And I took one of those fat tip permanent markers, and I scribbled on there, help wanted, full-time, part-time, 24-hour message, and then I had a number, which was a Google Voice number. Okay? That's how we connected. And then from there, you go through the process, and you simply sort through people, and you help people understand what this is about. So I'm not going to get into that training, but that's how Kim and I connected, and several other people. Post-it notes. Okay, this is something really cool anybody can do. A Post-it note. You take a Post-it note and like a pre-inked stamp. We've all seen them. You can order those online, but a pre-inked stamp. Take a stack of Post-it notes and you ink, and you flip one over and you ink it. Flip one over and you ink it, and it could say something like help wanted. Same thing, full-time, part-time. It could be something like earn an extra $300 to $500 per week. It can be something like that. Figure something out. Be creative with it. And there's got to be a contact number or a link, a domain name or something like that. So that's something. You could take those Post-it notes. I had somebody before that I was working with, and they would just take them as they're walking. They would slap them on everything. You got to be careful where you put them too, of course, but that works too. Google Voice number, like I was just talking about. This is a free service, okay? This is with Google, and I use this all the time. And my Google Voice number, it just has a short recording. So it could be that you have a number on a road sign, you have a number on a Post-it note. All of those messages, when somebody calls in, those messages are captured. But it's not only the message that's captured, it's the phone number, the time, and everything as well. Location and everything. So it's a great way to keep track of a lot of different leads and prospects that are coming through. And you don't have to use your cell phone. So your cell phone isn't ringing like crazy. Another one is, this is a really cool one, okay? The Fishbowl. Okay, the Fishbowl is basically, we've all gone to restaurants and you see a fishbowl there with cards in it. And, a lot of us really don't take notice. Some of you may have put your card in there. But the card, basically, they're all leads. And what you want to do is you want to get with the restaurant owner and basically the manager or the owner and say, listen, I want to buy one of your customers lunch within a 30-day period. Each 30-day period, I want to buy one of your customers lunch, free lunch. So what you're going to do on the Fishbowl is you're going to have something like win a free lunch, enter your business card here, okay? Or it could be with what we're doing, it could be something like for free samples. You could have a little picture, instantly ageless up there, okay, before and after pictures. And you can have something like, for a free sample, enter your business card here, okay? Or it could be to win a free box of instantly ageless, enter your business card here, and for a free lunch, or whatever you want to do. Be creative with it. But that's great. Now, what you want to do after that is, of course, you've got this fishbowl. End of the month, you're going to the manager and you're saying, okay, we're going to pick a winner. Mr. Manager, you reach in, pick the winner, and then he picks the winner, and then that person gets a free lunch. So you give the manager $30 or $40, but you've got a whole fishbowl full of contacts. Okay? So, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't know anybody. Well, there's a ton of ways you can connect with people. In all these ways, you should be connecting with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Now, that's a cool one. Fishbowl is a fun one. Stamping books, okay? Like if you have books like, you know, like, it's just, you know, books that you read a lot about business and things of that sort. What you want to do is take that ink stamp, that pre-inked stamp that you bought online, that it says earn an extra $300 to $500 a week or whatever it is, and you ink a few pages in the book, okay? And then you can donate them to a library, or you can put them on Amazon, sell them on Amazon, and you're getting these books out there. And more than likely, it's a book that's derived towards entrepreneurship or business or something like that. So you're actually targeting people that are going to fit the business. So you're going to have that ink stamped in there, you know, and then people are going to read through. That's pretty self-explanatory, but car signs, okay? Now, I've got people that I've created tremendous relationships with car signs, okay? It could be something like a magnetic sign that you buy from Vistaprint, and you can buy 2 of them. I don't know how much they are now, but 2 of them for $30 or something like that. And you can have them done very professionally, and they look great, and they're eye-catching. It could be something as simple as one of those window paint markers. You just scribble on your back window something, okay? But it's funny when I'm driving down the road sometimes and somebody sees the sign on the back of my truck and I see them dialing. I'm at a red light and I see them dialing and they're on the phone, and all of a sudden the alert comes through on my Google Voice, just like that, as soon as they call. And I have to laugh. You know, it couldn't be any easier than something like that. People are calling for info. People are looking for info. So just get it out there. If you don't get it out there, people aren't going to connect with you. And these are just a ton of ways. And there's probably other ways that you can come up with that you're creative with that are going to fit the same bill. So car signs are great. You can do the car wraps too. It's a little more expensive. But the car wraps look really nice. And just what you want to do on these signs also, if you use a link, make sure you use a domain name, okay? This is something that you purchase. It could be something like workwithustoday.com or .us, something like that. Pull tabs, okay? Now, pull tabs, we've all seen them, you know, normally on bulletin boards and grocery stores, post offices. You can make up a nice pull tab. Information, and you got a pull tab. When you put those up there on the bulletin board or wherever you're putting them, tear a couple off, okay, first, before you put it up there. So people are more apt to go and pull another one off if they have seen other people pulling them off, okay? So pull tabs, they work great. Also, bulletin boards. Bulletin boards are awesome. You've got everybody on that bulletin board just about has their business card up there. Why? It's because they want to make money. They're interested in making money, and they're looking to connect with people. A lot of people in direct sales. That's awesome. And when you see these cards up there, you know, it could be, ABC Network Marketing Company and has their name. you know, people look at those cards. I look at those cards and I have to say, man, that's, you know, why would I want to connect with that person? Is it because they're involved with that company? No, you got to put up a card there that's going to drive somebody to pick up that card and take it. And that's like a drop card or something like that. So while you're there putting up your cards, pull down those cards. They're all people you can contact as well. Bulletin boards are great, and you can find those too at grocery stores. You can find them in car washes, just about everywhere. Post offices, libraries, convenience stores, and trade shows. Also, trade shows are huge. And this is kind of on the ground, in the trenches type stuff. But we all know what's going on with that, with the demos. Anything that's involving women, these trade shows, if you can set up a booth and you've got a few people that want to go in with that, and you do a nice setup, you've got some banners set up and everything, you're doing demos, that's on the ground stuff, people can feel, they can see, they can touch it. That is doing really well. Okay. And also, like I started off with this Periscope broadcast, told everybody I've got half my face. Of course, you can't really see it here, the lighting's bad, but half my face is done. But I'm walking around, and some people are looking at me, and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong with your face? Half your face has wrinkles," and that's self-explanatory. But you can go up to somebody and say and start talking about the instantly ageless and look at my face. So demos also, you should be doing the demos. But what it all comes down to, guys, I'm going to cut this short. There's a lot more other stuff that you can do with this, but get creative with it, and just you'll be surprised at how many people you can reach every week. And some professional marketers out there, they say, well, that's not such a professional thing to do, but I have to disagree. I've connected with some great people like Kim and another friend of mine, John, who I became great friends with. He's not with us here in Jeunesse, but he's a great friend of mine, and we get together still to this day. So, if it's effective, it works, do it. That's the way I look at it. And all of this stuff, of course, works because there's people on this Periscope right now that I've connected with Guerilla Marketing. So, guys, real excited about everything. I'm going to go ahead and cut it short here. Any questions, get back to me, and let's rock this week. See you guys.